Hello, I am Rovine Alvis, and together with me is my partner Kyrene Esparas, and we are going to discuss the proper setup of chess and the chess pieces. So first thing is to put the chessboard in place where each player has the white or light colored square in the bottom right corner. After then, players' pieces are set up in two horizontal rows known as ranks closest to each player. Then 8 pawns are placed in line on the second row, just like what you can see. And then the rooks go in the corners. Then the knights next to them, followed by the bishops. And finally, the queen, who always goes on her own matching color, wherein white queen on white, black queen on black. And lastly, the king on the remaining square. Next are the chess pieces. First is the pawns. Pawns moves forward but captures diagonally in front of them. They can move forward one square at a time except for the first move where they can move forward 2 squares. Then, the rook. The rook, sometimes called castle, and they were particularly powerful pieces when they are protecting each other and working together. It can move any number of squares, but only forward, backward, and to the sides. Next are the knights. These are the only pieces that can move over other pieces. They move in a fixed L pattern, 2 squares forward, backward, left or right, then 1 square horizontally or vertically, or vice versa.
Bishop. The bishop may move as far as it wants but only diagonally. Each bishop starts on one color, either light or dark, and must always stay on that color. The bishop's long range allow it to both protect the pawns and threaten your opponent's pawns, making it easier to promote the pawns you have left and eventually deliver checkmate. The best position for a bishop is one where it commands an open diagonal and cannot be attacked by enemy pawns or knights. Queen. The queen is the most powerful piece. It can move in any one straight direction, either forward, backward, sideward, or diagonally as far as possible, as long as it does not move through any of its own pieces. It can move in any direction like a king, but the queen is not limited to a single square. It can move the same way a rook can. One easy way to remember how the queen moves is that it moves like a rook and bishop combined. King. The king is a slow piece that can move only one step in every direction, either forward, backward to the side, or diagonally. It can also capture any of the opponent's pieces that are standing in any square surrounding the king. This might seem to make the king one of the more versatile chess pieces, but there's a major exemption. The king can never move in a square that being attacked by the opponent's pieces. Example, the king can never place itself in check. This also means that the king can never be adjacent to another king.